subscribe, please hit the subscribe button. What are you waiting for? I have so much information that I'm going to be sharing with you here and giving you all the financial tips on homes, real estate, taxes, credit, and much more, just so you can know what is going on. So today we are going to be talking about real estate and the fact that the real estate market is still not doing much better since COVID has happened, inflation rates have soared, and the home market is not recovering how people thought it was. So a record number of home buyers are backing out of deals, and this is confirmed by Redfin. So since mid 2024, there have been numerous articles and information about how now some of these home buyers are not just sticking in these deals, they're actually canceling before they purchase the home. So according to Redfin, nearly 60,000 purchase agreements were canceled in July, the highest percentage of any July on record. And the sale of existing homes fell at an annual rate of 2%. So basically, there are not a lot of homes to purchase, and people are not just going to purchase anything. They are getting more strict with their money because they feel like they can't, because a lot of people are getting cold feet about the expensive housing costs that remain. So the housing prices went up and the costs, people are a little bit skeptical now about just going out and purchasing a home without doing the proper research because the prices are so high. So they want to make sure, which is only right, they want to make sure that what they're purchasing is what they actually want and that they're getting, their money's worth. So it seemed like people are really trying to get their money's worth. So, and people are spending more money now. So of course that's going to be an issue. If you have to spend money and you have, expensive purchases like a home is probably the most important purchase that you are going to have. So this probably will make the most sense, even though, it's not making sense because the market is usually not this bad, but it's making sense because people have to buy other things and have to keep up and maintain things besides their home. So spending their money, I guess they feel like it should be worth it. This, expensive price that I'm going to pay for this home, it should be worth it. So pending sales of both existing homes and newly constructed homes also dropped to the lowest level on record last month, aside from April 2020 when the pandemic brought the economy to a halt. So even after 2020, years later, people are still not satisfied with the real estate market. So, and the homes are at the lowest level when it comes to purchases. So Redfin reports say that they declined 2.9% from a month earlier and 5.8% from a year earlier, both the biggest declines in nearly a year. So they are seeing many declines. People are backing out of purchases because they can, and they feel like maybe they feel like they don't want to get stuck with things that they cannot purchase at the time. So right now, this is what is going on. So if you have the means to buy and you have been thinking about doing so, it might not be a bad time, but you do have to think. And I think that if people are coming to terms with that they have to think before they just go out and purchase a home that they can not afford and be house poor. So, you could purchase a home, but people are definitely doing, a little bit more to make sure that that home is worth what they feel it should be worth to them and what they can actually afford, because this, is like record breaking numbers and percentages in the housing market. And so, with that being said, people are paying attention. People are paying attention, and they're going to, do their budgets and make sure that they can purchase the home. But if it doesn't make sense, I guess, they're just backing out. They're backing out, and they're not even thinking of, that particular purchase. They're not even thinking about it anymore. They're just saying, if it's not good for me, I'm not going to deal with it. So 40,000 also in December 2024, 40,000 prospective home buyers dropped out of their contracts to purchase homes. So the demand is just not there how it was. So, people are really thinking. They're really thinking that if they want to buy this home, it better be, all that they want out of a home, instead of purchasing and getting stuck with it. Because, anybody who purchases would not want to get stuck with a home that they cannot afford, especially at this time when prices are rising and the cost of living is going up. I think people are being more, they're not just jumping out and purchasing a home. They're being more conscious about purchasing a home. And again, with the way that things are going, if things don't change in the real estate market, it seemed like this has been, what's been going on since the pandemic. And now, people are worried and scared when it comes to their finances and their income. So let me know what you think about that, and, how this is going, how the real estate market is still in this this mode and still at this pace. So let me know what you think about the real estate market. Are you in the market for a new home? Are you looking for a new home? Because you can purchase a home, but it depends on what are your non-negotiables. And some people, they have their non-negotiables and they're not going back. And that's what it seems. To come all the way down to, a certain point and back out of the contract, that's a non-negotiable. That is, something they basically feel is a non-negotiable thing. So comment and let me know what you think about the real estate market, and do you think that the real estate market is going to bounce back in 2025, or do you think that we are headed for the same type of market moving forward in this year?